Hello, good day, good morning, good evening, good everything. Lindenhurst Middle School. This is Mr. Pantaleo bringing to you Chapter 11 of The Energy Bus. Welcome to beautiful Venetian shores down in Lindenhurst on the water here. Thought this would be a nice view. So, Chapter 11, The Power of Positive Energy. Okay, I'm on the bus, George said. I've got my direction set and my vision is good, but I have to tell you, it's not so easy to think about what you want and be positive when you don't have a lot of things to be positive about, and you keep getting what you don't want. You don't know the sharks I'm dealing with at work. You have no idea the challenges I'm facing right now. I'm hitting a lot of roadblocks. You're right, Joy answered. I don't know all you're facing, but I do know that if you want to challenge your situation, you must first change your thoughts. Because if you keep on thinking what you have been thinking, you'll keep on getting what you have been getting. I also know this special formula I want to share with you. Show him, Danny. Danny reached into his briefcase and pulled out a paper-sized sheet of cardboard. As George wondered how many signs he had in there, Danny lifted up the cardboard, which said, E plus P equals O. The E stands for events in your life, Danny explained. The P stands for perception, and the O stands for outcome. We can't control the events in our life, but we can control how we perceive them, and our perception and response to the events determine our outcome. The P can also stand for positive energy, Joy said, and this formula explains why positive energy is so important. Sure, you have your vision for what you want to create in your life, but there will always be people who don't share your vision. There will always be potholes and roadblocks that can block your journey on the road of life. Things happen like your flat tire, George, but it's how we choose to deal with the events in our life that means everything. We all get down, but the key is what we do to turn life around. Like I told you, choose wisely. Positive energy and positive people create positive results. There is certainly a lot of negativity in the world, and choosing positive energy helps us deal with the negative people and the negative situations that can knock us off course. Positive energy helps keep the bus moving forward with momentum. And we're not talking about the fake kind of chest pumping, rah rah positive energy that simply masks our negativity and annoys people. No. This is the real deal. We're talking about real positive energy that helps you overcome obstacles and challenges to create success. We're talking about trust, faith, enthusiasm, purpose, joy, and happiness. We're talking about the positive energy to inspire and lead others. We're talking about the positive energy that makes you feel great inside of the negative energy that drains you. This is the real stuff, my man, and it's the key to life. And rule number 3, show 'em, Danny. Rule number 3, fuel your ride with positive energy. Think of it like this, George. Joy continued. Desire, vision, and focus help you to turn the bus in the right direction, but positive energy is necessary to take you where you want to go. Every day, when we look at the gas pump of life, we have a choice between positive energy and negative energy. Positive energy is high-octane fuel for the ride of your life, while negative energy causes sludge to accumulate in your energy pipeline. But what do I do with the negativity if I have? Asked George. Joy pointed to the trash bucket. Right there, George. You let it go. You release it. You throw it out. You transform it. When the work is piled high on your desk, think about how thankful you are to even have a job while so many are unemployed. When work is driving you crazy, think about the fact that you are healthy enough to work. When you are sitting in traffic, be thankful you can drive a car while so many have to walk miles just to get clean water. When the restaurant messes up your meal, think about how many unfed mouths there are in the world. And as I told my father a number of years ago, when he lost the love of his life, my mother, he had the kind of love for so many years that many people spend a lifetime searching for and never find. Let's be thankful for that. Joy added, where there is a negative, there is always a positive. Where there is a dark cloud, there is always a sun shining behind it. So you're saying that I need to keep fueling my life with positive energy if I want to be successful? George asked. I'm not saying it, Joy answered. I'm screaming it. I have found that where there is a void, negativity will fill it. So we must keep fueling up with positive energy so the negative energy doesn't have room to expand. We must fuel up daily with positive thoughts, cultivate positive feelings, and take positive actions. Positive energy is all of these things. Without it, your ride will stall. And what about my team at work, George asked. Same thing, Joy answered. We'll need to get them focused and positive too. You want them to understand and be a part of your vision. You want to get them on the bus. I've got some rules for you that are going to make them big time successes, but we're not ready for that yet. First, let's help you fuel up with positive energy because you can't share the positive energy if you don't have it yourself. Once you get your bus rolling, then you'll be ready to ask your team to get on. 1 mile at a time, my man. One positive thought, feeling, and action at a time. We'll talk about your team soon. As the bus approached Georgia stop, Joy directed Marty to pull out what she called the energy book and read him the story about the positive dog. Marty picked up the book that was sitting next to him and started reading. A man goes to the village to visit the wise man, and he says to the wise man, I feel like there are two dogs inside me. One dog is this positive, loving, kind, and gentle dog, and then I have this angry, mean-spirited, and negative dog, and they fight all the time. I don't know which is going to win. The wise man thinks for a moment, and he says, I know which is going to win. The one you feed the most. So feed the positive dog. Thank you, Marty, Joyce said as she directed him to give George the book. I can't, George said. It's yours. No, it's yours, said Marty. We give them away all the time on the bus, so consider it a gift of energy. Instead of you swimming against the current of life, this book will help you ride some awesome energy waves. That's right, said Joy. This book is going to help you take action and feed the positive dog inside you so you cultivate the positive energy you need to succeed. It's pretty simple. Just do one of the 10-minute exercises in the book. Pick any one you want. Just do one today and feel your energy rise. I will, George said. I'm ready to take action. As George walked off the bus and toward his building, Joy shouted, Feed the positive dog, George! Feed the positive dog! He looked back and pumped his fist in the air as he walked to work. Then he realized he was walking into a building where his future couldn't be more negative. That is chapter 11.